Everyone, back again with another video to help you out. This time we're taking the radio screen unit out of this 2019 Nissan Titan Pro FX, and this is kind of a pain in the butt, and I did this as quickly in the most efficient way I could. This is probably not the absolute right way. It does appear like in order to remove this the correct way, you're supposed to remove the center console, but I did not do that because you don't necessarily need to. But the only tools I used were a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a T20 Torx head. And the first thing I did was fumble around trying to figure out how to get these bezels from both sides that contain the heater ducts, try to get those loose. And I managed to get this right side loose, and I'll show you how it works. This is why I say it looks like it's supposed to come loose from the console. You have to take the console because the bottom of this has a hook right there. You can see how it hooks underneath, and it hooks underneath the edge of the console down here on the bottom. And then on the top, it's got this crazy finger right here that hooks into this slot right here. So it will sit in there and hook up underneath of that, so it makes it kind of hard to remove from the dash the way it's supposed to be removed. But I wrestled with this thing and finally did get it to come loose. You'll have two plugs on the back side of this plug on this side. On the driver's side, I popped the bezel loose from around the speedometer, and it gave me a little more room to work with here, but I did not get that bottom unhooked down here, so I was just able to get this pulled back far enough. You do have enough room with the finger that is hooked over here, as you can see down there. This does give you enough room to access this, but in order to remove it, you'll then want to come in here. There's a screw back here. I've already done all this. There's a screw back here behind this that you can access, and then there'll be another one on this side, and then you'll pull this out. You don't even need to unhook anything from there. And then you'll have a screw over here, Phillips head screw over here, and you'll have another one right here. And when you have those loose, then you can pop this loose. And when you have that accomplished, you can unhook those if you need to access your heater controls. But then you'll have a Phillips head screw here and another one right here. And then up top, you'll have one tucked in behind right there where that silver circle is. You'll have one there, and then you'll have another right here. That one over here you can't access if you just come in at an angle and hit that. And then when you have all those unhooked, then you can pull this out to you. You'll have a series of plugs on the back side. They're all pretty much color coded, so you can't mess it up. And then you'll have an additional big plug right here, this long one right here. This one goes to the body control module that mounts underneath of this radio. There'll be a T20 Torx head on each side of this, and then you'll just kind of pull the edges of that bracket apart far enough to be able to get this body control module out. So if this is the reason why you're taking this apart, that's how you access the body control module here. But if you're getting the radio, then you'll need to remove this in order to replace the radio. But when you've got all those unplugged, then you'll be able to pull this out to you, and then you'll have your radio out. You may need to reuse these brackets for your replacement radio, and they're all T20 Torx heads as well. But all in all, not too terrible. Again, the only issue you might have is with those ducts on either side of the radio. But with a little bit of patience, you could probably get them rather easily. I would maybe suggest using some electrical tape around your Phillips head or your flathead screwdriver when prying. You don't want to mar your dash up or scratch anything if that should come loose and scrape something. I did remove the glove box thinking maybe that would help me, but it didn't really seem to do much good. So that's the way I did it. If this helped you out at all, drop a like down below and subscribe. Thanks for watching.